Let's now create the barrel of our gun. I'm going to hit C to grab our circle and select this face. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to hit P for project and select this circle. Hitting OK. Next, I'm going to hit O to grab our offset and select this circle. I'm going to grab our slider down and key in -0.5, hitting enter. Next, I'm going to hit E for extrude, selecting this circular profile. I'm going to grab this one and hit 2 as our distance. For the direction, I'm going to select to side and grab this arrow. Now, our intent is to align the face of our cylinder with this face. So to do that, I'm going to select measure, selecting this face and this face. So the distance is 108. I'm going to hit close. Select this body, right click, and edit feature. And for the distance, I'm going to key in 108. Hitting enter. So upon checking, this one should be protruding by 2 millimeters. So once more, I'm going to select this body, right click, and select edit feature. For the distance, I'm going to type in 2. And finally, hit OK. Next, I'm going to hit R to grab our rectangle and select the surface of our cylinder. Left click, zooming in, and under sketch palette, I'm going to select slice. I'm going to go to feature options and select center rectangle, dropping our first point at the center point of the circle. So left click here. I'm going to hold my control key to disable inferred constraints. Left click here, hitting D to grab our dimension. I'm going to zoom in and select this edge and our horizontal line, dropping our dimension here and key in 0.2, hitting enter. Next, I'm going to select our vertical line and this vertical edge, dropping our dimension here and keying in 2.5, hitting enter, hitting escape. And now I'm going to hit E for extrude, selecting this profile, grabbing our arrow to check. Operation should be join. And for the distance, I'm going to select 2. Left click this arrow and left click this face. And finally, hit OK. So next, to be organized, I'm going to left click this body. So this one is body 1. And rename this one, double click, as slider. Hitting enter. Left click this one. So this is body 5. Double left click. And name this one as barrel. Hitting enter. Next, selecting our slider once more and hitting V to hide. I'm going to hit F for fillet, selecting this edge and this edge. And finally, this edge. So for being selected, I'm going to type in 1. And finally, hit OK. So going back to bodies, turning on our slider. Checking. Next, I'm going to hit C to grab our circle and select this face. Zooming in and hitting P for project and project this circle. Hitting O and selecting this circle. Grabbing our slider and resize. So I'm going to make this one -2. And finally hit OK. Hitting E to grab our extrude tool. Selecting this profile. Moving our arrow. Now for the distance, I'm going to select 2. And selecting our arrow and this face. And finally, hit OK. So next, I'm going to hit F for fillet, selecting this edge, and key in 0.5. Hitting enter.